I'm alive. How I get it? In case you don't get the joke. So basically, I said I'm alive, right? Yep.
Alright. As soon as it comes up, here would be the code you're going to type in.
I can type that code in. Launching presentation. What kind of code is that?
Come on. It's launching.
Business tech teacher.
There it is.
Zap D.
Zesty avocados pursue determined elephants.
What?
That's what it says.
Zap day.
Zesty avocados pursue determined.
You guys have never learned that? You can put letters to words.
As a pair? Looks like 13, 15, 16, 13.
Zapsy. Now, the only thing you guys are going to do, when you get to it, you should be on 22. Or 23. This is all you should be on. Yeah?
Yeah.
The code is right up here on the right. Zapsy. Now, shoe size versus height. We're going to check your guys again. We're going to put it together as a class. So, right now, what can you do?
Is there a correlation? Oh, I can move this point. Oh my goodness.
Drag it out. So, use your height. Your shoe size.
I don't know my height, so I'm just gonna put negative shoe size. I'm basically 6'1". No, I'm just kidding. I'm 4'11". My shoe size is 13.
You were the rat size?
So right now I have 29 of 30. I have 30 of 30, but there's actually 32 people in here.
I'm 6'12".
So there's one.
I don't run as the actual one.
Wait! Trainers, power up.
Enjoy protein-packed milk in your McDonald's Happy Meal and become a Pokemon trainer with a launcher and Pokemon trading card game card. And the Happy Meal fun goes on and on and on when you ask your parents to download the...
Greetings, YouTubers. Peabody here. You will not skip past this. You will laugh at the right moment.
Wait, hold on.
You will tell all your friends.
Mr. Peabody,
Yes, Sherman?
are you sure you can hypnotize people into not skipping?
We will laugh at all the right moments. We will not skip.
Perfect.
I learned that trick from a Swami at the Bhagawan Giri in Ubud, Bali.
Now, on with the trailer.
And they're all going to be put on the same graph. So when they're all put on the same graph, should...
For Mr. Peabody, the only thing harder than being the world's most extraordinary dog.
Is the president coming to dinner again?
You'll see. The Petersons. Welcome to our happy home.
Is being an ordinary dad.
She hates me.
Share your interests. Tell a witty anecdote. Make it work. But don't tell her about the way back.
He calls it the way back. It's a time machine. Now that we've seen it, maybe we should go back. Nope.
Sherman, Penny, why are you two dressed like ancient Greeks?
Lost her in ancient Egypt. And I got engaged to King Tut. Then we ran out of gas. In ancient Troy.
You used the way back.
Yeah. She was into it.
Oh my.
Now,
Oh dear.
he's taking family time
You've used time travel improperly.
to another dimension.
We must rewrite history in order to save the universe.
Turn on
Ancient
student page, do
Egypt.
that, do it.
Boy, your hand's cold, Mr. Peabody.
Sherman, that's not my hand.
Open as the dashboard on the second device.
That's disarming.
Heroes of Greece.
Someone left this for us. A present. Nice. It looks just like our horse.
Should I bring it inside? It'd be rude not to.
No! Peabody here. I did not see that coming.
This March,
How do you take off? You just pull down that lever. This one? Oh boy.
But if you close your eyes,
the most amazing dog of all time is leaving his mark on history.
Leonardo da Vinci.
Mona Lisa.
I'm halfway done with the painting. She won't even smile.
Perhaps I can be of assistance. Is everyone amused? It seems we've ripped a hole in the space-time continuum.
Drop the saber and step away from the futuristic orb. I take orders from Newman.
But if I were to now,
Take it easy, bro.
DreamWorks, Mr. Peabody and Sherman.
Why can't children be simple?
Children are not the machines, Peabody. I tried to build one. It was creepy.
that or so, or this.
Now you can celebrate Halloween in style with delicious apples and a Hello Kitty toy in every McDonald's Happy Meal.
And the Happy Meal fun goes on and on and on when you ask your parents to download the McPlay app. Smart devices not included. You can scan your toy to unlock awesome adventures and fuel the fun with the power of protein and milk. Only from McDonald's.
For most of you, yeah. If I were to put every class we have all in the same one, have everyone keep doing this, would they all be
Greetings!
grouped?
I'm Sunny Keller, and you're watching the DreamWorks Download.
We're gonna have a few of them outside. Yeah.
In honor of the new series, The Mr. Peabody and Sherman Show, we're gonna tumble through time as I count down 34 fascinating factoids about Mr. Peabody and Sherman, the most delightful duo in all of history. Totally awesome! Mr. Peabody and Sherman fact number 1. The original show was created in 1959. Hey, let's time travel there now. In this version, Sherman was voiced by Walter Tetley, who was 44 years old at the time.
Where to today, Mr. Peabody?
But in the new series, he's voiced by 12-year-old Max Charles. You know, like an actual kid. I knew this day would come! Quick, Mr. Peabody! Get my bicycle! The original series was animated in Mexico, and the new one is animated in Canada. How worldly! Both the premiere episode of the original show and the new one feature Napoleon as a historical guest, which the writers didn't plan at all. It was completely coincidental. Or maybe it was a conspiracy thought out by Napoleon himself! Ted Key, who worked with Jay Ward, came up with the idea that later became the Mr. Peabody and Sherman Show. Good one, Ted. The only true facts about historical figures on the show are the name of the person, place, time, and historical event. Everything else is totally made up.
Mr. Peabody, you're right. She's totally disgusting.
You mean there really isn't a time-traveling dog with its own talk show? My whole life is a lie! Look closely when you're watching the Mr. Peabody and Sherman Show. There's a different banner in front of the museum at the beginning of every episode based on where our heroes are traveling that day. And the clock hanging behind Mr. Peabody's time travel chair goes backwards. Mr. Peabody has been played by 3 different actors over the years. Bill Scott in the original cartoon,
Taking us back into history.
Ty Burrell in the feature film,
Peabody here.
and Chris Parnell in the new series.
Thank you so much. How kind.
The Mr. Peabody and Sherman Show features music videos from real bands such as Rah Rah Riot, Jukebox the Ghost, and J.D. McPherson. I knew Mr. Peabody had a time machine, but he must have backstage passes too. Mr. Peabody is a beagle, which was also the favorite dog breed of Queen Elizabeth I and King James I. I wonder if they ever met. The original show was hand-drawn, the film was done in CG, and the show is a mix of flash animation with CG elements. Orcoptotron is the only CG character on the show and is voiced by the series' executive producer, who also voices the character Mrs. Hughes.
My name is Orcoptotron.
Clip-clop-a-tron. It's Orcoptotron. So
Orcoptotron.
Ricardo Montalban.
Orcoptotron.
Originally, the creators were considering giving Sherman a different nemesis, like Professor Vandergum and also Herman, but none of them made it onto the show. Guess they were no match for him after all. The character Christine was originally going to be called Clinique. 4 different versions of the pilot episode were made before the creators got it just right. The first version was 15 minutes too long. It was like an episode and a half. One episode of the Mr. Peabody and Sherman show takes 48 weeks to make. Whoa, no wonder they need a time machine. Mr. Peabody doesn't have a first name, and Sherman doesn't have a last name. Sherman is adopted, and so is the executive producer of the Mr. Peabody and Sherman show. The character cushions got their name by accident when a storyboard artist randomly mentioned that he needed to purchase some more cushions that day. Good thing he wasn't shopping for diapers instead. Ooh. Mr. Peabody's time machine is the WABAC, or
The Wayback.
But those initials, well, they don't really stand for anything. Personally, I would have gone with weird aircraft bouncing across the centuries. But then again, nothing works too. The first announcement for the Mr. Peabody and Sherman show was made on a Denny's menu. And last but not least, our 34th and final fact, every episode of the Mr. Peabody and Sherman show ends with a pun. But here on the DreamWorks download, we would never stoop to such cheesy humor because this show is great! The time-traveling fun continues on the Mr. Peabody and Sherman show, streaming now on Netflix. You can click the link below to check it out, and leave a comment below if you know any facts that we left out. Then, we'll travel back in time and add your facts to this video. Maybe not. And be sure to subscribe to DreamWorks TV for more time travel, talking dogs, and trivia. See ya!
Try it.
0 points?
Sam, that was so bad. I'm sorry. That was just bad, though. I got 2 points. I'm just kind of good.
Sam, I got 8 points. I get 8 points on that one. And I get 8 points on the next one.
Oh snap, something went wrong while displaying this webpage.
Oh, you're kidding me. Are you still streaming?
Yep. No.
There's no point watching then.
Broski. Hey, what's up, broski?
Bro, man. Tell your bros about it.
Yo, that was so radical. That was so radical, bro.
You guys getting a lot of points or not?
Absolutely.
Fine.
No. Yes. No?
You're kidding me. How am I getting 0?
No one's kidding you. I'm sorry.
No.
5 is better than 0.
Sam?
Try it. Try it!
Nothing.
Twist it. Pull it.
Oh my. Oh. I'm done with this.
Hey, but if you close your eyes.
I did like the first 3 and I had like 25.
I got 24.5 right now.
Just quitting when you guys are done. Because there's a lot of people that aren't getting any points.
You guys are quitters.
I know, right?
Oh, goodness. This is horrible.
Let's go 7 points.
You have 7 points, man.
Oh, I thought they were about to hit me with the outlier.
If I get funny outliered, I'm done. I got it! Oh, snap! Something went wrong displaying this webpage. Can this stop?
It's a time machine. Now that we've seen it, maybe we should go back. Nope.
Sherman, Penny, why are you two dressed like ancient Greeks?
I lost her in ancient Egypt. And I got engaged to King Tut. Then we ran out of gas. In ancient Troy.
You used the way back!
Yeah, she was into it.
Oh my.
Now,
Oh dear.
he's taking family time
You've used time travel improperly.
to another dimension.
We must rewrite history in order to save the universe. Ancient Egypt.
Boy, your hand's cold, Mr. Peabody.
Sherman, that's not my hand.
Yeah, my face cam's pretty good though, right?
That's disarming.
Heroes of Greece.
Someone left this for us.
A present. Nice. It looks just like our horse.
Should I bring it inside?
It'd be rude not to.
No!
Peabody here.
I did not see that coming.
This month,
How do you take off? You just pull down that lever. This one? Oh, boy.
But if you close your eyes,
the most amazing dog of all time is leaving his mark on history.
Leonardo da Vinci.
Mona Lisa.
I am halfway done with the painting. She won't even smile.
Perhaps I can be of assistance. Is everyone amused?
It seems we've ripped a hole in the space-time continuum.
Drop the saber and step away from the futuristic orb.
I take orders from Newman.
Take it easy, bro.
DreamWorks, Mr. Peabody and Sherman.
Why can't children be simple?
Children are not the machines, Peabody. I tried to build one. It was creepy.
First one.
Greetings, YouTubers. Peabody here. You will not skip past this. You will laugh at the right moments. You will tell all your friends.
But
Mr. Peabody,
Yes, Sherman?
are you sure you can hypnotize people into not skipping?
We will laugh at all the right moments. We will not skip.
Perfect.
I learned that trick from a swami at the Bhagawan Giri in Ubud Valley.
Now, on with the trailer.
Lowest one, and did I get it?
No.
No.
I got all of them right.
So.
For Mr. Peabody, the only thing harder than being the world's most extraordinary dog
Is the president coming to dinner again?
You'll see. The Petersons. Welcome to our happy home.
is being an ordinary dad.
She hates me.
Share your interests. Tell a witty anecdote. Make it work. Don't tell her about the way back.
He calls it the way back. It's a time machine. Now that we've seen it, maybe we should go back. Nope.
Sherman, Penny, why are you two dressed like ancient
I lost her in ancient Egypt. And I got engaged to King Tut. Then we ran out of gas. In ancient Troy.
You used the way back!
Yeah. He was into it.
No, Kevin. Mere due.
He's taking family time.
You used time. We must rewrite history in order to save the universe.
Mere due, aspetta.
Boy, your hand's cold, Mr. Peabody.
Sherman, that's not my hand.
Someone left this for us.
A present. Nice.
These adorable little freaks are headed to Orlando, too.
Should I bring it inside?
That'd be rude not to.
You're going to VillainCon, aren't you?
I'm gonna get all my favorite villains to sign my magazine. Start it over, Kim. If I was a minion, that's who I'd want to work for.
The most amazing dog of all time is leaving his mark on history.
What about you? Any evil talents?
She won't even smile.
That's not
I can be
evil
of
or a
assistance.
talent.
Ladies and gentlemen, the supervillain we've all been waiting for.
Step away from the futuristic orb.
I take off the
Work for me, and all your dreams come true. Respect. Power. Banana.
Wow, these cats are pumped.
Maybe I'll settle them down with a bedtime story.
Bedtime buddy?
Once upon a time, there were 3 little pigs. The pigs encountered a big, bad wolf who hired the 3 pigs to come work for her. One day, the pigs did something very stupid. So the wolf huffed and puffed, and she blew them off the face of the earth.
There you go.
The end.
Hopefully you guys can do well on positive.
For Mr. Peabody.
Is the president coming to here again?
You'll see. The Petersons. Welcome to our happy home.
He's being an ordinary dad.
She hates me.
Share your interests. Tell a witty anecdote. Make it work. Don't tell her about the way back.
No, Kevin. Mary do it. It's a time machine. Nope. No. Mary do it. Aspetta.
Dressed like action.
I lost turning. Getting back in time. I ran out of gas. Nature destroyed.
You used the way back.
Yeah. He was into it.
Oh my.
Time travel improperly
To another dimension.
We must rewrite history.
Incredible
Save the universe.
Adorable little freaks are headed to Orlando, too.
You're going to VillainCon, aren't you?
Oh my goodness, what is going on with the dog? It's breaking.
Scarlet overkill. If I was a minion, that's who I would work for.
Welcome to VillainCon, the biggest gathering of criminals anywhere.
Any evil talent? What about you? Any evil talents?
Only 2.
That's not evil or a talent.
Ladies and gentlemen, the supervillain we've all
You're quite the investigator. You're quite the investigator. In case you don't get the joke.
Work for me, and all your dreams come true. Respect. Power. Banana.
Wow, these cats are pumped.
Maybe I'll settle them down with
Putting
a
the eye
bedtime
cans.
story.
Why can't children be simple?
There were 3 little pigs. The pigs encountered a big, bad wolf who hired the 3 pigs to come work for her.
Gin?
One day, the pigs did something very stupid. So the wolf huffed and puffed, and she blew them off the face of the earth.
You will laugh at the right moments. You will tell all your friends.
False. Old stuff.
Mr. Peabody.
Lit.
We will laugh at all the right moments. We will not skip.
Perfect.
I learned that trick from a Swami at the Bhagawan Giri in Ubud Bali.
Now on
The
with
song is so good.
For Mr. Peabody, the only thing harder than being the world's most extraordinary dog.
Barely correct. And you don't get the joke. So basically there was a bear, right?
welcome to our happy home.
No, Mary do it. Aspetta.
Share your interests.
I love this song so much.
Don't tell her about the way back.
He calls it the way back. Maybe we should go back. Nope.
Hey, Walter, look! These adorable little freaks are headed to Orlando, too.
You're going to VillainCon, aren't you?
I'm gonna get all my favorite villains to sign my magazine. Scarlet overkill. If I was a minion, that's who I would work for.
Welcome to VillainCon, the biggest gathering of criminals anywhere.
Any evil talent?
Ancient
What about you? Any evil talents? That's not evil or a talent.
Great. The right answer.
Doesn't it feel so good to be Work for me, and all your dreams come true.
Oh, that's the. I love that movie. Mike Nicky Bird. Yeah. No, I meant to hit no.
Maybe I'll settle them down with a bedtime story.
I can be of assistance.
There were three little
Is everyone amused?
pigs encountered a big bad wolf who hired the three pigs to come with them. One day, the pigs did something very stupid, so the wolf huffed and she blew them off the face of the earth.
Take it easy, bro.
DreamWorks, Mr. Peabody and Sherman.
Why can't children be simple?
Children are not the machines, the big one. I tried the two milk ones.
Creepy. NordVPN.
YouTubers, Peabody here. You will not skip past this. You will laugh at the right moments. You will tell all your friends.
Wait, what?
No. Kevin, मेरे दो है.
I got another inductive question.
No, मेरे दो है, aspetta.
Hey, be all you can be. Am I right? That's ended. He's the only homestuck man in this room. Homestuck, really cold. Sucks.
For Mr. Peabody, the only thing harder than being the world's
You see, the Petersons. Welcome to our happy
Cuida de Jack Jack.
¡Una cámara chica!
You gotta turn on
Ayúdame para que vuelvan los superhéroes. Necesitamos
Yo me ocupo de los niños, tranquila.
Yo tengo que hacerlo bien para que ella pueda hacerlo bien. Para que podamos hacerlo bien. Ya lo he pillado.
¡No puedo seguir dándole galletas!
La paternidad es una ironía.
One day, the pigs did something very stupid, so the wolf huffed and she blew them off the face of the earth.
Cuida de Jack Jack. Pero creía que iríamos
¡Obedece! ¡Hazme una cámara chica! ¡Nos vemos de nuevo!
Un pez gordo contactó con...
Quiere hablarles, Mr. Peabody and Sherman.
Ayúdame para que vuelvan los superhéroes. Necesitamos ayuda.
Yo me ocupo de los niños,
Yo así no sé hacerlo, porque cambian las mates. Las mates son mates.
Yolanda. Bárbaros respetos.
Habría fracasado si tú no lo hubieras hecho.
Yo tengo que hacerlo bien para que ella pueda hacerlo bien. Para que podamos hacerlo bien. Ya lo he pillado.
¡Qué mal rollo! ¡No puedo seguir dándole galletas!
¡Muy mal rollo! ¡No se le puede!
La paternidad es una ironía.
Any evil talents?
Cuidado, Jack. Pero creía que íbamos
¡Una cámara ártica!
Ayúdame para que vuelvan a suceder.
Yo me ocupo de los niños, tranquila.
Maybe I'll settle them down with their bedtime stories. Pigs encountered a big bad wolf who hired the 3 pigs to come work for her. One day, the pigs did something very stupid, so the wolf huffed and puffed and she threw them off the face of the earth.
Para que podamos hacerlo bien.
Ya lo he pillado.
¡Qué mal rollo! ¡No puedo seguir dándole galletas! ¡Muy mal rollo! ¡Toparnos un envuelve!
Si se tiene la paternidad es una heroína.
Yeah.
No, Kevin. Mire tú. Cuidado, Jack. Pero creía que iríamos con
¡Una cámara ártica! ¡Vemos de nuevo! You were supposed to be keeping a lookout! Sorry,
Ayúdame para que vuelvan los superhéroes. Necesitamos a
Yo me ocupo de los niños, tranquila. ¿Por qué cambian las bases? Yo tengo que hacerlo bien para que ella pueda hacerlo bien. Para que podamos hacerlo bien. ¡Eso! ¡Qué mal rollo! ¡No puedo seguir dándole galletas! ¡Muy mal rollo! ¡Tocarnos un envuelve!
And all your dreams come true.
Cuidado, Jack. Pero creía que iríamos
con una cámara ártica.
Settle them down with a bedtime story. One day, the pigs did something very stupid, so the wolf huffed and puffed and she threw them off the face of the earth.
Adiós, querido.
Yo me ocupo de los niños, tranquila.
In a row.
Yo paso a hacerlo. ¿Por qué cambian las mates? Las mates son mates. Son mates.
Let fear stop you from doing the thing you love.
You know what's great about hitting rock bottom?
Yo tengo que hacerlo bien para que ella pueda hacerlo. Para que podamos hacerlo bien.
Ya lo he pillado.
¿Pero qué? ¡Qué mal rollo! ¡No puedo seguir dándole galletas! ¡Muy mal rollo! ¡Tocarnos un envuelve!
Adorable little freaks are headed to Orlando too.
Cuidado, Jack. Pero creía que iríamos con
¡Hazme una cámara ártica!
Criminals
What about you? Any evil talents?
Ayúdame para que vuelvan los superhéroes. Necesitamos ayuda.
That's not evil.
Yo me ocupo de los niños. Yo casi no sé hacerlo porque cargo las paredes. Yo tengo que hacerlo bien para que ella pueda hacerlo bien. Para que podamos hacerlo bien. No puedo seguir dándole galletas. ¡Muy mal rato! ¡No se me mueve!
One day, the
That one was definitely no, but it was
so the wolf puffed and puffed, and she blew them off the face of the earth.
Cuidado, Jack. Pero creía que iríamos con...
¡Haz una cámara elástica! ¡Nos vemos de nuevo!
Los superhéroes son legales. ¡Luchemos contra los malos!
Un pez gordo con tacto.
Ayúdame para que vuelvan los superhéroes. Necesitamos ayuda.
Yeah, he's
El grupo de los niños. Yo paso, no sé hacerlo porque cambia las mates. Las mates son mates. Son mates.
There's only one way left to go.
Yo tengo que hacerlo bien para que ella pueda hacerlo bien. Para que podamos hacerlo bien. No puedo seguir dándole galletas.
Marco crazy, Marco crazy, Marco crazy. No, I got it right! Spamming buttons, I got the guy.
You were supposed to be keeping a lookout! Sorry, Dad.
I'm going immediately. What chocolate has more protein? How do you guys know?
Yo me ocupo de los niños.
I'm going crazy. I'm going crazy.
Maybe I'll settle them down like bedtime stories.
Que cambie las mates. Las mates son mates. Son mates.
To come work for her. One day, the pigs became very stupid. So the wolf puffed and puffed, and she blew them off the face of the earth.
Que hacerlo bien para que ella. Para que podamos